Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. For today's video, I thought I would sit down and talk to you a bit about confidence, and particularly confidence in being a mum. I know it's something I've definitely struggled with over the last few years since becoming a mum. I think if most of us women are honest, we all struggle with this sometimes. We worry, are we getting everything right? Are we doing the best for our children? Some days we get it really wrong, and then other days we get it really right, and you have to kind of pick yourself up and think, tomorrow's a new day and we'll have a better one tomorrow. I think sometimes it's really important to sit back and, think about things that you can do to feel more confident as a parent, and not get so bogged down by feeling like you're not good enough, because you are the best parent to your child they could ever have. And if you're happy and feeling confident in yourself, then that will shine through, and that will in turn help them to feel a more happy and confident person. So I thought I would start this video by just telling you a bit about how this video came to be and where the idea came from. A couple of months back, I was honoured to be asked to be an ambassador for the brand Claireabella, who is a brand that I have loved for so many years, so it was really strange that it's come around like full circle. So they have recently launched their Love You campaign. If you haven't heard of the brand before, and you probably will once I've shown you, you'll be like, oh right, I've definitely seen them before, because they are like a celebrity favourite. So this is one of their tote bags, and this is my bridal bag. So the design was done as me as a bride and my name, which I was so excited about because it was just after the wedding. They're a caricature based brand, and the founder Claire, who I'll tell you more about in a minute because I met her and I just find her one of the most inspiring women ever. She started this company all on her own, hand drawing each of these tote bags for customers. Now the range is on so many things. Literally, I was gifted a few things at the press day that we recently did, and I was just overwhelmed by how much they have. Like, this is a small selection. They literally have everything from luggage to wine glasses to hot water bottles, all different bags and backpacks and literally everything. Beach towels. I got the cutest beach towel ever, which I'm not sure I'll be able to show you because it's so huge, but oh my god, look. So it says my name and it's got shells on it, and then there's me, a huge me with the dolly bow on. This is my Claireabella bag, my like classic tote bag. It's all sparkly and pretty and cute. You can go onto the website, which I'll link below, and you can customise your own caricature for whatever product takes your fancy. So you might be wondering, Kate, what has this got to do with what you were talking about motherhood a second ago? So basically, I am one of the ambassadors along with Lisa Snowdon and Stephanie Pratt. So I was very flattered to be asked because they're celebrities. So that was just an absolute honour to be asked to be an ambassador alongside them. And we've each been given like a key kind of message, if you like. So Lisa's is confidence and body confidence, Stephanie's is ambition, and mine is motherhood. So I'm their ambassador for all things motherhood. Now Claire, the owner and founder of Claireabella, is a mum. She's got 5 children, and she used to be in the police force. So she would work as a police officer all day long. I can't remember her exact title, but she was in the police force, and she would come home, look after her kids, put them to bed, everything like that, feed them, put them to bed, and then all night she would hand draw and paint these bags and send them out to customers. And she's just so inspiring how she's grown her company from literally her kitchen table to this huge massive company that celebrities absolutely adore. And with the Love You campaign, they've released new body types with their caricatures, so you can have one that you feel fits more your body type instead of them all just looking exactly the same, which I think is fantastic. You can also get, like I showed you, bridal ones. You can get ones with a bump, so you can get like pregnancy Claireabella caricatures on your bags, which are just so sweet. And things like that just make perfect gifts for baby showers, bridal showers. You could give them all to your bridesmaids. I wish this had come about a little while earlier. If I'd have thought of it, all my bridesmaids would have got one of these. and of course Christmas presents and things like that as well. So weirdly, just in doing this campaign, it has given me so much more confidence that somebody would want to have me as their ambassador for motherhood, which has been a massive, massive boost to me. So yeah, thank you Claire and Claireabella and the whole team. So back to confidence and being a mum. As I said, it is something that I have struggled with, and for quite a long time, I would say a year to 18 months into Archie's life, I felt like I kind of lost myself. I've spoken about this before. I did a blog post on it called Getting Back to Me, which I'll leave below if you want to read that. And it's kind of how like I lost my like love for fashion and my, you know, like, it sounds a bit dramatic, like, but zest for life. I just kind of tried to throw everything into being a mum and working, and then kind of lost who I was a little bit. And I feel like in the last like 6 months to a year, I've definitely started to get that back, because it wasn't until one day, I didn't realise it had happened, it wasn't until one day I kind of sat back and thought, oh, hang on a minute, like, who are you now? Like, what are you doing? And yeah, there are days, of course, still now, and there probably always will be, where I don't have my hair done, I don't have any makeup on, and I've got my casual clothes on, and I'm down the park with Archie. And do you know what? That's absolutely fine, and you don't have to feel like you need to just dress up all of the time, or feel like you haven't tried hard enough when you are having those days. There was a time before I had Archie where I would never have even dreamed of stepping out of the house without a full face of makeup and my hair done. And I suppose in some ways that's a nice way to be, because you always feel put together, but really you're just hiding behind your mask of your makeup and your hair and that kind of confidence. And I just felt like I wouldn't be accepted if I had no makeup on because I've got bad skin or things like that. But having Archie has just kind of shown me that, you know, he's a toddler now. If he wants to go to the park at 9 o'clock in the morning, I don't have an hour to kind of do all of that stuff and get ready. He takes priority, and I need to just get some clothes on, maybe just put a little bit of makeup on, like a bit of foundation or a bit of mascara, and go. And he doesn't care what I look like. The kids down the park and their mums that have no makeup on either don't care what I look like. And it's a real like freeing way to feel. I feel more confident in myself naturally than I did before I had him. I suppose what I've just talked about there is kind of body confidence and the outer confidence of how you look as a mum, and maybe like letting yourself go. I don't really like that term, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I think many more of us also struggle with the inner confidence of, am I a good mum? I mean, as we all know, there's no guidebook when we get a baby, when we have a baby. They're just there all of a sudden, and you have to adapt and learn how to look after them. And it's a massive learning curve. I mean, it's the biggest change I think you could ever experience in your life. And no matter how old you are, young you are, prepared you are, unprepared you are, you're never ready to have a baby. There are those days where you feel like, I'm not doing this to the best of my ability. I didn't take them to a class today, or I haven't really done many activities with them today. We didn't do Play-Doh or drawing or painting. Am I like stimulating his senses enough? You know, all of those kind of things. I think another really good point to remember, which is something that I kind of again forgot for a little while, is that you need to take some time for yourself as a person, because once you become a mum, that's not 100% of who you are. You're still the person that you were before, and sometimes it can be hard to remember that. So if there is a night where, you know, your friends asked you to go out, or you have a hobby that you like to do, maybe you like to do yoga or a dance class or whatever it is that you like to do, don't give that up because you're a mum. Don't feel like that half an hour or hour or each week. Don't feel guilty about giving that up. And if anything, if you don't do something like that, maybe take something like that up. And it's amazing how when you maybe step out of the house or step away from the family and can just be you for a couple of hours again, it's incredible how much that recharges your batteries and gives you like whenever I do something like that, it makes me miss Archie again and makes me look forward to getting back to him and playing with him, and I always notice I'm a better mum because of it. Again, obviously life needs to have a balance. I'm not saying do this all of the time and take every single second out for you. Being a mum takes up so much of your time, of course, but just even if you can find, I would say like an hour a week or a couple of hours a week, if you can fit that in, to do something for you, I personally believe will make you a better mum. I think the last point I wanted to touch on was mum guilt. I think it's really important to try and get rid of that guilt, and I know how easy that is to say and how hard it is to do. Maybe write a list of all of the things that you're proud of and that you know you've done well at as a mum. Maybe do it in the form of a monthly diary where you write down all the things that your child has achieved that month. Maybe they've learned to crawl or walk or say their first word, or even, you know, smiled when they're really little. Write all of those things down, because it's you that have helped them grow and develop that skill, and they're all the things you can be really, really proud of. And maybe there was a day that month when your child was an absolute little angel and you had a perfect day together, and write that down. And you don't have to do this every single day or even every week. You could just do it every month. And as much as then you have something really lovely to look back on throughout your child's life, and you have a monthly sort of diary of what they did that month. You could put pictures and things in it like that as well. It's kind of like a confidence boost for you. You can leave out all of the bad stuff and just write all of the good, happy, positive stuff, and then you have something to look back at on those days where you just feel like today is not going good. I cannot wait until it's their bedtime. So yeah, I think that could be a lovely idea to just give you a big confidence boost. So I think that's just about everything I wanted to say, and all of the points that have helped me get to a more confident place over the last 6 months to a year. And if you're not there yet, then you will get there. You honestly will get there. And even if this video has just helped a few of you get through a particularly difficult mummy day or given you a little bit of a confidence boost, then I will be very, very happy. And maybe leave me a comment below letting me know one thing that's made you really proud as a mum recently, if you are a mum, or just really proud in general if you're not a mum. I'd love to know that as well. And if you enjoyed this video, then please give it a big thumbs up. Remember to check out Claireabella. I will link their website below. You can literally go and create your own caricature, your own hairstyles, body types, literally everything to your heart's content. Again, I just want to say I love the brand and the ethos about loving yourself that is behind it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again in another video. Bye!